Okay, so this is my first YouTube match report. It's 12th of March, and of course, if you want to start with any game, Old Firm Derby Day. So this was a match everyone was saying 3-1 Celtic, 4-0 Celtic. Just any score where Celtic win, it's a given now. But it's Old Firm Day. Form goes out the window on Derby Day, especially this one. Now, of course, there's one man who's playing for Celtic today. 5 goals in 3 games against Rangers. It's Moussa Dembele, the young French striker, been linked with a £40 million move to United, Liverpool, Chelsea. He didn't get a sniff because of 38-year-old Clint Hill. Clint Hill. And Clint Hill wasn't done there. Not only did he stop them from scoring, he scored. He's 38 in an Old Firm game with flares and deaths and racism and sectarianism and things being thrown everywhere. 38-year-old Clint Hill scored and was the hero. That's football. That's Scottish football. So from a Rangers point of view, this was Graham Murty's last game in charge before he goes back to the under-20s and Pedro Caixinha takes over as manager. He was sat in the stands. So Celtic have won every home game since Motherwell beat them 2-1 in December 2015. So the odds were against Rangers. But Derby Day, especially Old Firm Derby Day, anything happens. Could they pull off a massive upset? Could they see half-time through? So half-time came, it was 1-0 Celtic. Armstrong, low-driven shot through. Past Foderingham. Rangers had 3 players booked. Rangers could have scored. Waghorn missed a great chance. He also missed another chance in the second half. A few subs were made. Mackay, who I'd seen on Twitter, had taken some abuse. But every time I've seen him in Old Firm games, he's been showing some heart and some passion. Apart from today. He wasn't the proper Old Firm Barry Mackay today. Lifelong Celtic fan and former Celtic youth player Michael O'Halloran came on for Rangers with about 10 minutes to go. And they were proper pushing. They weren't accepting a loss against Celtic. You can't. 87th minute, free kick comes in from Tavernier. Ends up with Heinemann. He shoots. Gordon makes a great save again. He's a good keeper, Gordon. He's a very good goalkeeper. But only parried it out to Clint Hill. Left-footed into the back of the net. He ends up in the back of the net. Kenny Miller ends up in the back of the net. He made sure that went in. So the away end at Celtic Park goes mental. Home end boos are coming round. Calls for offside, but wasn't happening. Goal was standing 1-1. I'm sure we've all seen the ball girl. So when Hill scored, the ball was in the back of the net. And more importantly, him and Kenny Miller were in the back of the net. Behind the net, directly behind the net, was a ball girl, Celtic fan, who wasn't happy that Rangers had equalised. And seeing her give abuse to him, live on Sky, was the funniest thing ever. But it wasn't done yet. Celtic were the ones who had to win the game. They had to win an Old Firm game with the talent of their squad against the quality of Rangers' squad. They had way more talent. So they were putting on the pressure in stoppage time for the final 4 minutes. And Griffiths goes through. Clint Hill tackles him. And I think it was a penalty. It was a penalty. But wasn't given. So the final 4 minutes happening all in and around the Rangers box. Roberts on loan from Man City's running all the way around. Forrester's clearing. Shoot from the crowds being heard. Forrest tries a shot, Hill blocks it. Full-time whistle, 1-1. It's a result that Rangers would have taken, a draw, away at a team that's romping the league, their fiercest rivals. But they had chances to win it, they did. Celtic could feel hard done to because of the penalty. In fact, Chris Sutton said on Twitter, poor refereeing if it was at the other end. So Mourinho and all them get fined and banned for comments about referees. Bet Chris Sutton gets nout for that. Nout. So, for this game from Celtic's point of view, they're on 80 points now. Need 2 wins to win the league. Rangers are on 47. Need to catch up Aberdeen for that second spot. But is it going to happen? Who knows? Depends how Coutinho does in his last couple of games of the season. Of course, like any Old Firm game, afterwards, Twitter went mental. Referee was getting abused for being biased towards Rangers. Commentators are being abused for being biased towards Celtic. Just all hell breaks loose on Twitter every Old Firm game. Every single one. It was quite an entertaining game, in all actually, considering the crap standard of Scottish football. But the reason the Old Firm's loved by everyone around the world, not because of the standard, it's because anything can happen, like we've seen today, Clint Hill, and because of the quality of fans, not the players. The fans, Celtic and Rangers, were amazing today. There were videos of green flares, the Green Army walking down to Celtic Park, Rangers fans being circled by police not being able to move, the atmosphere throughout the game, the chants, the noise. If anyone says to you in future, it's just a game, look up this match. 12th of March 2017, Old Firm game. You look up the Rangers end when that goal went in. That place rocked, and I mean rocked. Surprising on the Celtic Park, the away end started crumbling after that. Honestly, they were jumping up and down, running, shouting, screaming. That was just one of them things you think, before I die, I want to be in an atmosphere like that. And like 4 games in the world maximum can give you that, and one of them happened today. You see what I mean? Look at that atmosphere. How many games can give you an atmosphere like that every year? Only this one. This game is special. Very special. All in all, it was just the Old Firm, showing why we all love it.